Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to FF14 Heavensward. Last time we arrived at the city of Ishgard and had a little wander about, knocked out our Aetherite gathering, because that's always an important thing that has to be done. And now we have a choice. We have two main story quests, and yes, we do have to complete both chains before we continue on. So might as well grab them both while we're here and see where these lead us off to. Onwards and upwards. So, okay, so they're gonna lead us to the two first areas. And in case of this one, it's only gonna be like the very beginning of the area. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Oh God, you are the one with the fucking horrible name again. Eminelian. We're gonna stick with Eminelian. How's that? Eminelian de Fortem, second son of Count Edmond de Fortem. True-born son, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune it is to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts. Or, better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arturel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha! Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Helionart. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. My guy's like, oh God, what have I let myself in for? Well, you know what the old saying is, my friend. In for a penny, in for a pounding. Let's see what this guy wants. Over the wall. Let's see if I can't distinguish a voice here between the two of them. Let us begin anew, Master Let's Play. I am Sir Artorial de Fortem, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortems. You will forgive me for my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike Sam. Horsefant has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Duanar and Desmond. I can't pronounce either of them. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and Foundation. Well, so it seems we have a choice. Which one to do first? Well, considering that Over the Wall is first in the list, we might as well work on that one first. Ow. That's the fastest way to get here. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell. Greetings, Master Let's Play. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artorial's instructions. Would this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. As can all the other chocobos, and every other mount in the game, because, you know, we're at that point in the world. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all poulters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Our insurance rates can't handle any more accidents. Travel to Falcon's Nest. Why not? And here we are, the Coerthas Western Highlands, our first actual Heavensward area. And boy, does this place look dismal. Oof. I get that Coerthas is like a frozen wasteland, but god dang.
To the frozen wastes of the western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, wasn't there, this was a kind of a recent thing. The place went freaking
Beyond
icy on them.
the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
That's a new Aetherite design.
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Aw, good Black Chocobo. Thanks for getting me here. Okay, well, here we are, our first new area, and let's look this way. It's huge. Look at this map. This map is bonkers. And yeah, this is pretty indicative of the new zones. From this point on, all the zones are gonna start getting pretty damn big and expansive because of how they implemented flying. Rather, why they implemented flying. They kind of needed it. All right, what do you want, dude? The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be inspecting us. Ooh, little stuttery there. Nope, there he is, right there. Sir Redwald. And what voice will you have? Because I doubt you have a voice actor. It has been far, far too long, Lord Artorial. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Dekumon Netplay, Ward of House Fortem. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Trilamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Duriandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Let's Play is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. Background? I'll take background. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. It's too bloody cold here. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortem are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need to tell us where to begin. There's another one. And there's a quest complete. Over the wall. Now, I suspect these two quest chains are going to both be rather on the short side, because they're basically just here to introduce us to these various areas. And hand out some cheap-ass gear that I don't really need, because it's basically identical to what I'm wearing. Several craftsmen in service to House Desmal are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Roth. We're looking for a man named Roth, okay. I just wanted to make sure before I actually got into this that I had sufficient number of Geishel greens so I can summon my Chocobo as needed. Because we're gonna probably be doing a fair bit of fighting before much longer. Hey, you're kind of a gruff looking dude. Yes, I'm Roth. Then who might you be? I am a superhero! and a gopher. Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury, take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn me back so I could seek out and do their dirty work. What is this, the Eorzean equivalent of Jack Frost? So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Oh, wait, these things actually exist? Of course they exist. It's Eorzea. Alright, so we are looking for icicle sprites, or at least places I can stand watch to find said icicle sprites. And that purple smoke tells me I'm gonna find some. Alright, first things first, Chocobo out. Then I will stand watch. Slowly, succinctly, waiting for the moment to strike. Hey! And strike I shall. Oh, of course I gotta remember how to play Samurai. It's not a class I normally play, so gotta get used to it again. Thank you. That takes care of one of them. And it looks like we got 2 more batches to deal with. There's the second batch. Damn, it's super handy to have elevation markers on quest marks anymore. It makes things so much easier. Oh damn, there's 3 of them here. Well, that's all right. That takes care of that one. Oh, no, that's the wrong combo. That's my AoE. That's okay. Here's a Madare for you. Oh, it was a direct crit too. Oh, that seems wholly unnecessary. All right, second batch cleared up. Now let's find number 3. There it is. Ah, I'm not used to my mount being so slow. I'm kind of spoiled by all the movement speed increases I have. Back into Realm Reborn areas. Hi guys. Oh, these things are no match for me. But at least I'll have a full Madare ready to go. I don't need to waste any effort on them, thank you. All right, time to turn this sucker in. All right, Roth, I've dealt with your icicle problem. Ha, now there's a man that looks like he's found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when he sees a task undone, and who does whatever I say, without question. Yeah, that's basically me. Good old go for a light. Oh, level 54, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh. Gyoten. Okay, so let's see what these, I do have 2 Hisatsu skills. Oh, damn. Kaiten is just a steroid, and that's disgusting. And Gyoten is a gap closer, okay. And they both cost Kenki Gauge. The first and foremost, and I'm guessing I don't care about any of these, nope. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've had any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there's others out what need help same as me, so if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the waste if you've never been. Mason by the name of Theramond is out there attending to the thing. Good man, Theramond, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Out onto the ice, you say? Oh, I'm not looking forward to this, because the one thing they introduced in Heavensward, among other things, is the fact that pretty much every field mob is hostile now. Like, if you remember walking around in the Realm Reborn areas, most of the mobs were pretty peaceful. They didn't bother you unless you attacked them. But I'm out on this ice, I'm taking my life into my own hands. Oh man, this is bringing back Final Fantasy VI memories with this music going and this lovely, bleak, snowy wasteland. Yeah, this is about as close to Final Fantasy VI as I'm gonna get for a while. Or at least the Final Fantasy VI remake. Come on, Square. I know you've got the fascination with 7, but I'd love to see a 6 remake in that style. I really would. What are we looking at here? You're kind of a young, strapping guy. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least, not to mention the weather. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I'd be in your debt. Oh, you mean the deep eyes that are just wandering around out here? Sure! Gives me a chance to show off the old gap closer. Check that out. Oh god, they're all here. Oh, this is not good. Oh, there's all of them here. Okay. Hey guys, somebody's about to go bye-bye. Oh yeah, that's smart. Also, my poor health. Chocobo, please heal me. Please? I really want some heals. Oh, these are starting to smart here. Thank you, Chocobo. I'll take the Choco region. Oh my god, I might actually die here. Yep, son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. And this is why I have my, I'm actually gonna see if my Chocobo can kill the second one. Oh, it doesn't count. Whew. Well, that was nice. That, my friends, is basically the early Heavensward experience. The mobs hit hard, and they hit fast, and they will not be nice to you. And this is the reason I've got my teleport point set to where it is. You know, so if I do have to die like I did, I don't have to teleport that far. And again, I guess that also just goes to show that the 115 armor that they're handing out, like candy for these quests, is kind of insufficient for dealing with the group of these guys, so take it a little easy. Even with my Chocobo kind of healing me, I still got rocked. Thankfully, I can do these guys one at a time. Whew. Yeah, that does good damage. Almost got you. Thank you. Yeah, one at a time, not too bad. 3 at a time, I got rocked. Oh my god, and here's the other problem. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Like, I'm seriously just walking by. Yeah, go away. I'm outside your frickin' range. Shoo. There you are. Have you the bristles? Yeah, it just took me a beating to get them. Here. Criminelli. Ah, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravadians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. I'm pretty sure they're just using it for target practice. Yeah, that too. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Yeah, you keep that honor thing, dude. I'll stick with what actually works here. Yeah, let's look at this as comparison. They're both item level 115. They basically have the identical stat spread on them. Pretty close, actually. Slightly more crit. The defense is about the same though, so not really a big need to replace these. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Yasador, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Anyway, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Yep, just fulfilling my role as the Gopher of Light, and do everything for everyone. Oh yeah, this is a welcoming looking place. There you are. Sir Yasador. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. You sure? Isn't this yours? Thought it was yours. Confound it, that fool of a... Ah, what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Ugh. Is that nobility thing coming back? Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Dekumon. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray, give me regards to Sir Redwald. Well, if I just have to go back to Redwall, the easiest journey is to simply teleport, instead of having to trounce through the snow and risk getting smacked by more deep eyes. I must applaud your initiative, Master Let's Play. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artorial included. Oh dear. This sounds serious. What do we got? Reconnaissance lost. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Trillamont said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artorial will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. Oh dear, well, I don't have to search far for him apparently, yep. Just swung the camera around the wrong way. It seems we have been assigned this area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Let's Play. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Coerthas' western highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. This is not going to be a short hike, is it? Okay, now it's pretty much at the edge of our currently explored map, so nope, not exactly a short hike. There he is, finally. Man, this is not an easy trek to get here. There, below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. I mean, technically I could fall down there, and as long as I don't hit combat, I'd be okay, but, you know, sure, we'll take the long road. Oh, damn. That's a hell of a bridge. Whew. There you are, on the wrong side of the bridge. Oh, I see, there's a path down from here. That's where we're going. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternative route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. It's cold here though, dude. My chocobo's feathers are gonna freeze off. That's the reason I'm constantly in the Magitech armor. At least this thing's got some semblance of resistance to cold. At least I hope it does. Gonna say, this camp definitely does not look like it's in the best conditions. Ooh, I think that was an ether, right? Now it's just screwed up. Oh, hello. One of them's here. Of course, I gotta swing wide around here or that frickin' Silver Wolf's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, heretics. Oh, God, I got stunned. You bastard. Dude, no. Not what I'm targeting, game. Oh, there's a third one. Okay, all right, good sir. You go away. Oh, yep, that's right, he went away. All right, let's get you up, man. Goodness me. There. Are you all right? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank you, Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Let's Play. And as for you, what happened here, sir? You said no one else. We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Oh God, oh, ow. Naught but white all around us, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Oh God, I'm gonna die. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Wow, he actually cares. I'm rather surprised. Honestly, I half expected this guy to just leave him here to die and be like, let's go get the heretics, but hey. We'll take what we can get. Uh-oh, I recognize that face. He has the right of it, Master Let's Play. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to the lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Yeah, don't worry, dude, I got it. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Dekumon, thank you. Wow. Wow, you are surprisingly humble for a nobleman. Before we go on, I just want to check one thing. Our boy's leveled up recently, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Oh, sweet baby monkeys. Choco Cure is mine. Oh, that's gotta be so useful. Instead of just a regen skill, now my Chocobo has a proper healing spell. Oh, that just drastically increases my survivability. Oh, hello. Fresh footprints and a fresh body, and more importantly, a duty calls. Level sync, I'm gonna be down sync to 52, huh? Well, I did find the footprints at least. The tracks continue to the north. Unfortunately, my freshly acquired Choco Cure is useless at a duty calls, because I don't have my Chocobo here with me. Yep, find the heretics' hiding place. And there's the Heavensward, the instrumental starting up again. Oh, more footprints. The tracks continue to the north. The ice trap appears to block my way, right? You wanna come play? Fine, we'll play. I got no problems dealing with you. Didn't get my combo up much though. I'm not sure I really want to blow Kenki on a gap closer when I'm having kind of a hard time getting it. Oh, I'm 52, I don't even have my gap closer right now. Oh, ain't that disappointment. Fine. These guys aren't that tough. See? A couple ice traps here and there do not really threaten, and I can actually sneak around a couple of them. Oh, that is spicy. There. And I have enough for a super one next time I have to do it. Of course, I'm gonna have to actually, you know, build up the send first. Thank you. Maybe I should save it. I have a feeling it might be better to save what Kenki I could get. Just a forethought, because I already know that duty calls like this are rarely just small fry. No, there's a boss waiting for me at the end of this, isn't there? Plus it gives me a chance to just kind of get used to the 3 combos again. Save my bomb. Don't really feel like using it at the moment. Thank you. I've killed 10 ice traps so far because I recognize the J. Oh. Now we've got ice sprites. You guys are normally not that hostile. So why are you guys so salty all of a sudden? Man, how north do I need to go? How north am I? this is not what I was expecting. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I mean, if I hit the walls of the duty calls, I know I've gone the wrong ass direction. As long as I keep seeing enemies, I kind of feel like I'm going the right way. Oh, wow, didn't even make it to the next auto. Just dropped dead right there. I mean, I have no problem with that. Haven't seen any more tracks since the first set, though, which is slightly disconcerting. Even if I do have plenty of enemies here to kind of light my way. You know what? You can have the Madare. Yeah, I know, it's rude to just kind of cold cock it like that. Oh, but it was so worth it. These guys are kind of wussy, and they make the really adorable sounds when you kill them. How much further north can I go? Hello, I see structure over there. Oh, but that's the edge of the instance. So we are not where we should be. Or maybe I'm supposed to go up there? Is that where you want me to go, game? Well, first things first. Got some zombies to take care of. Thank you. Yeah, maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. I see more enemies up there. That's a good sign as any. The simple fact that there are things up there for me to hit is probably a good sign that this is where the game wants me to go. And hit things I shall. I don't know why that one makes the glass shattering sound that it does, though. Frost grenades. Those are new. Haven't seen those here. Hello. I see a house. I think the house is where I want to go, correct? Is that where you're guiding me, game? Over to that house over there. I mean, I have no idea where else to go. That's the first actual structure I've seen standing out here in this freaking bleak ass place. So why the heck not? Also, almost got the kinky gauge full. Probably a good idea. Might need it. Thank you. But please let this be the place I was supposed to go. It is cold out here, and I can't go in the door. Who? I mean, that was the side door. Maybe I have to go in the front door. Oh? Well, it's warmer in here. Nothing else, there's no storm outside. Oh no. Nothing ever good ever happens in a basement. Oh, hi! Let's delete you. Oh, he did not like that hit. Okay, no, we're going AoE mode. We are so going AoE. Thank goodness I built up all that Kenki. Because I'm gonna need it. And I gotta dodge AoEs too. Alright, 1 heretic down, 2, 3 heretics down. 4 heretics down. Oh. Whoa. That is a cool looking altar, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I know we're not supposed to be rooting for the heretics, but goddamn. That's some workmanship there. Oh, and there's the duty complete. So this was their hideout, huh? Oh. Iceheart? There's a face we haven't seen in a good long while. Yeah, good idea. Pull the sword out.
Looking for me? I presume.
Not really, but I'll take you. Oh. Hey, buddy.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
Yes, go on. Wait, can she see you?
It cannot be.
I guess so. I wasn't expecting anyone to be able to see you.
As didst thou.
Oh. Wait. You went to see Midgardsormr?
Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
Also, yeah, I definitely think that voice changed since the freaking last expansion. And by last expansion, I mean the main game.
He speaks true, warrior of light.
Oh.
Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
Oh. You also have the echo. Well.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came.
Oh, you had it pre-calamity too.
The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow.
Woo!
We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard.
That's a lot of snow.
We
10
came
feet.
to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone.
Holy cow. How the hell did you survive an avalanche?
So I set forth for Dravania.
Oh.
I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
Oh. Another great worm?
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes.
Oh, shit. The echo gave you a vision of Hraesvelgr's past. Also, yeah, it doesn't come up very often, but the echo does basically give us the gift of tongues. You know, we can basically understand everyone. Even dragons, apparently.
I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, good luck with that. You do realize the Ishgardians have this thing about dragons. So you kind of have a little thing about them. Yeah. Oh, wow. Killing civilians won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? Yeah, exactly. I like that one better.
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Oh.
You have to believe me. It was beyond my control.
Master Nidhogg, I presume, right? I mean, he is the one who did the Great
Children
Roar.
taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now.
Ah. Joy of short lives versus long lives.
Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right.
Mm-hmm.
I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored.
Noble goal, my lady. However, your actions do speak of slightly different.
We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Oh, right. Saint Shiva. Forgot you also channel her. Oh, okay. See you later, Midgard Summer. You're probably a good idea to put you away before anyone else sees you. Well, that was maddeningly unhelpful. I mean, seriously, you could have explained a crap ton better, Lady Iceheart. At least the snow seems to have abated somewhat. No more driving blizzard. Hey, I'm back. Master, let's play. Praise her alone, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. Yeah, you missed all the fun. All of it. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It is a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foe a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Oh, thank you. That should be a wrap for this quest. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. That's the truth. Oh. Thank you. Oh. Knights be not proud. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwold. Come, after trekking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Dude, now you're talking my language. That sounds good. My boy, we have got some stories for you. Lord Artorial, Master Let's Play. Full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? Yeah, there's quite a bit of news, my friend, and here it is. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artorial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandale and Fortem could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During a short time with us, you and Master Let's Play have accomplished far more than I thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray, return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwold. We thank you for your hospitality. And he gives a nice big formal bow, and I probably just nod, right? Well, this one looks ready to turn in. Just gotta head back to Fortem's Manor. Master, let's play. I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beg a belief. But Hoshafant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea and honored guest of House Fortem, my new comrade in arms, Hoshafront's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced them alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Horsefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Master Let's Play. On that, you have my word. Ah, I made a friend. Alright, what have we got here? Piety, critical hit, spell speed. I'm pretty sure critical hit's the only one I care about. Well, that's one quest chain down and one to go, but we'll have to save that for another video. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And until then, see you guys in the next video.